to start off the last CA session, I will close point number 54, partner student organizations, and open point number 55, update council meeting Budapest. And while Nuno and Zoltan are looking for the presentation, we have some announcements. So we start with Kata.
So guys, good news. Those ones who are staying here for extra nights after the CM, you can stay at the hostels where you are originally sleeping. There's no need to change it. And we did not receive that many plush toys. If you still have your plush toys with you, you know, for the charity, for the little children, please take them to the gala dinner. We're gonna collect them there, and like, thank you very much in advance. Thank you.
Thank you, Kata. And then, before we go to the presentation, Felix would like to share an idea with you. From Felix from LG Vienna. So, Zoltan, could you wait a moment so that Felix has the voice?
Okay, guys. I've just a short idea. I think something is missing in our organization, and I think we have to start a project for engineering, because we just have like projects for management skills, soft skills, but I think we have to start an engineering program. And so please discuss it with me on the forum, and not now because the chairman said we have no time, but think about that. Thanks.
Thank you, Felix. So, we move on to the actual presentation. Please.
Okay. Hey guys. Now we would like to update you about how the situation is standing with our CM. Well, I would not take too much time with this presentation, only skip to the main point and introduce the budget for you. But for me to do this, firstly, it is necessary to talk about the legal structure of our local group. So, okay. So, what you need to know about our local group is that we have been in ESTIEM for 20 years so far, and our legal structure was changed about 2 years ago. Right now, we don't have our legal entity, which means that we have a corporation, a non-profit corporation, operating for all the student organizations in our university, which of them is ESTIEM, Local Group Budapest. So every time we give you an invoice or sell something, we operate through this corporation, this company. And now, to begin, let's start with the budget. All right, so as you can see, it is really detailed and it's a really fresh one. It was finished today, so basically you will see everything that we already know from the budget. I will not take much time with point by point explaining what it is. But for example, the question for metro, that would be the general shopping. And the technical cost would be the camera and all cables and everything that we use for the working groups or maybe the live stream. After that, I would like to skip to the next slide if you're okay with that. Here we try to collect all the programs and the costs of the programs. Like an explainable point is the pool party. That is the pool party, you can see the total cost. But after the pool party, the rent, the security, it also belongs to the pool party cost. And for example, what else can I explain about this? I will expect some questions if it's not clear. Feel free to ask any question. We're gonna skip back to this slide. And the next one would explain, is it skipping? No, not really. Tibor, can I get a little help? It's not skipping. Next one. All right, okay. So about the marketing cost, here you can see very detailedly what we use for marketing, which would mean flags, roll-ups, name tags, stickers, all kinds of stuff that you can see all around the place. And also the leaders workshop, cost of the leaders workshop belongs to the CM budget. And all total, you can see the all cost of the CM so far is 39,421 euros. And the next one should show the revenue, the participation fees, the supporting, iData, MVT, Prevent Workout Group were our sponsors, the main sponsors. T-shirt selling gave us some profit, and spa party tickets revenue for the externals, which was organized by ESN, Erasmus Students Network BME. And this gives us the total revenue that we received, which means that we are basically around 8,000 euros minus. Okay, so additional things that I would like to explain. Most of you gave us a feedback, negative feedback about the public transportation, that it was supposed to be you who bought the public transportation tickets. It has a very simple reason. For every buy for a council meeting, you need to present an invoice for the budget. But the policy of the public transportation company is that only a natural person can buy a student monthly ticket. Thus, they don't provide invoices for these monthly tickets. It means that putting the public transportation costs into the budget was impossible. We could not put it in the budget. So the next question could be, why didn't we lower the participation fee? Well, I think this shows why we could not lower the participation fee as much as we wanted. And you can believe me, we were the most upset because we could not keep our promise that the participation fee would be 75 with public transportation cost, but still we could not manage it, and that was the main reason for it. And I think this would be the presentation about the budget. If you would like to ask me about any particular point, feel free, and I'm gonna skip back if
Thank you. Now we have some time for questions. And could you please move a bit to the right so that I can see the whole council? Yes, let's start from the front.
João Correia, local Grupo Aveiro. How are you going to manage yourself with the loss of 8,000 euros?
Okay, I did not explain this part. Basically, the university and the company of the university works for us as a financial guarantor. So they will pay for our loss, but this is going to be taken from our local annual budget, which would be, our local annual budget is around, sorry, I need to, yeah, that would be around 8,000 euros for a year as an ESTIEM Looker group from a university. So we divide it for 2 years, and then in 2 years, if we don't fundraise any more money in the following 2 years, gonna be paid from our budget. But we hope that's not gonna happen. We're gonna keep on with the fundraising work, because during the CM fundraising, we found some potential companies that are really interested in the local level, and then we're gonna keep on going to get on these leads and form these leads into actual contracts.
One thing, did you thought about making
Thank you. Let's take first the other questions so that everybody gets to ask their questions. If you have time, you get to ask yours. Does anybody have any questions to this team? No? Then let's take Tavi's question.
Well, it's a little bit to this theme. Tavi from local group Tallinn. Why is it even like this right now? Why isn't it equal? Because right now you got the expenses of 40,000. Couldn't you make it any cheaper? Thank you.
Okay, so basically your question was, is there any possible way that we could make the participation fee cheaper? That was your question?
No, my question was, why did you spend so much money if you only have this?
Yeah, that is a very good question. We also had some proposals from the board. For example, to cut the gala dinner all total and have a nice average dinner that would like lower our cost. Well, we listened to the proposals, accepted them. We said thank you, but it is a local decision because it comes our budget to have a gala dinner, for example, that is that shows what we want to show to you. And also we decided, this is the reason why we decided to have, for example, a very nice gala dinner on a boat, because we promised a lot of things when we were presenting, and we could only fundraise half of the amount that we planned. So we cut a lot of things. I don't know if you remember, we promised a bicycle tour, and we were really upset about promising these things and not delivering. So we said that at least, if nothing else gonna happen, we're gonna have a nice gala dinner.
Stefan Elgiskopia. I just want to say that you need to be really strong to go on this stage and say that you failed, and I really appreciate your honesty. So I think that you really deserve a big round of applause, because it's really not easy to make a council meeting.
Thank you for the comment. And now we have a question from Berlin.
Hi, Andreas from Berlin. Maybe it's also interesting for a future council meeting. What were your problems with fundraising?
That is a very good question. Well, fundraising, I would simply explain it by the reality of the Hungarian economy, that they could hardly see the opportunities that ESTIEM can offer. And, well, that would be my first answer. Also, I don't want to seem egoistic about our team. It could have been the problem that it was the first time that we were actually needed to do serious fundraising work, because the university provides us everything. So that could be also, it could have been also a problem. And what else? Well, as you could see, for example, that is just an interesting fact that all our supporters, one of our supporters is from the university, one of the faculties. Other supporters is where Zoli works, and the third supporter is where I work. So the supporters were just from personal contacts, and we could really get them into what ESTIEM is. And it was really hard to show to bigger real companies that like really could benefit from ESTIEM, like P&G, Bosch. These were also, all the companies said no to us.
Thanks for the question and the answer. And now Bart. Oh, sorry. Let's take first from from LG Belgrade. Sorry, I cannot remember her name. And then Bart, the next one.
Hi, Tia and LG Belgrade. My question is more for the board members. Is there any official policy what should be included in participation fee? Because 106 euros is pretty high for participation fee. Like official in some document, internal regulation, something.
Can we please have one microphone back here?
Hi, Rade, LG Belgrade. There is no official policy. Unofficially, we try to have accommodation, food, or activities stated in the agenda and transportation included. But officially, that is not basically stated anywhere.
Thank you.
Bart, Eindhoven. I have to be careful how I phrase it, but I know for a fact that there's an outstanding debt of local group Hungary towards ESTIEM, I think 4 times. But on the other hand, there are also reservations on the ESTIEM bookkeeping for profit and loss sharing. So there's an amount reserved for covering part of the losses that could be made by council meeting organizers. So I was wondering actually if perhaps the upcoming ESTIEM board is willing to look into it, to see if they should lower the debt that Hungary owns to ESTIEM. Are they willing? I mean, these people, they've committed almost 1 year of their lives to organize a council meeting for us, and they've run a lot of risk.
Maria, local group Belgrade. So when it comes to the debt that local group Budapest has towards ESTIEM, it will be leveled by the participation fee of the board. So there won't be debt anymore. And in what concerns, the other part, the other question was
loss sharing.
Profit and loss sharing. Yes, there wasn't signed any agreement between ESTIEM and Budapest when it comes to profit and loss sharing. Yeah, that's why we should discuss the internal regulation.
So it's mainly a comment for me towards the new board to look into this. Because obviously we don't want local group Budapest to die because of this council meeting.
Thank you.
Sorry, can I please have the 4th here? The 4th, this is the 3rd.
No, I think we have
4.
Okay.
Does anyone see this?
Let's take the question in any case from Jelle.
Jelle, Groningen. I wanted to comment and say 2 things. First of all, I think apparently we have reserves for profit and loss sharing, so then it would also be nice if something like this happened that we actually use them. Secondly, I think the current board should look into this because, you worked together on this and have insight on the whole organization and financial details, and the new board obviously doesn't have this.
I think it's a comment, so I'm not expecting anybody to, or nobody has to answer it, but if the board wants to.
Acknowledged.
Okay. Do we have any other questions? In case not, okay, we have one more question from LG Graz.
Bernhard from LG Graz. Do you think that someone could help you more in before the council meeting to promote the council meeting in Budapest and Hungary?
Could you repeat your question, please? Because it wasn't really clear. Sorry.
Do you think somebody could help you more to promote the council meeting and to get more fundraising?
Well, this is a really interesting question, I have to say, because just what I was thinking about in the case of CM Baltics, there are several local groups working together and help each other to promote in different countries. But as a single local group in a single country, the university helped us enough, I have to say. And I might not be creative enough right now to think of any other help that we should have or could have asked for. But maybe this could be also a good discussion topic. Sorry, I could not answer any better.
Thank you. Let's take a comment from VWE.
How about the the sponsors on the central ESTIEM? Do they maybe get the offer to sponsor the council meeting as well? Because we have some sponsors at the local groups and they at VWE, and we always offer them that they could be a sponsor on the council meeting, and they really often want to do that as well.
So there is a central agreement, like we actually talked about in internal regulations. You voted upon if we want to have this or not. That's basically it. So the very last decision is made by the organizers. From the point where Central ESTIEM, the GA, is announcing them as the organizers. Was it answering all the questions?
No, with ESTIEM partners, there is no arrangement where they could support the CM organizers. Excuse me? Indeed. Gregor asked if we actually offer them council meetings, and basically the deal is that companies generally do not want to support it.
Thank you for the answer. Any other questions? Then we will gladly move forward. Thanks for the presentation. And thanks for this council meeting, ESTIEM Budapest.
About the microphone, whoever had microphone within the last half an hour, please check around you. Maybe you have it somewhere nearby.
Tibor, I'm sorry, it's already there.
Ah.
We found it here behind the laptop. I'm sorry.
So, we will move forward. I'm now closing agenda point number 55, update council meeting Budapest, and opening point number 56, appreciations. And before we move on, no, just sit down. Before we move on to what you might have expected, I have some appreciations. Yes, let's go back to the first day when I presented you with this. I made some points in my presentation about what to expect from the GA, and I basically told you not to be this guy. The German word is Streber. I actually don't know if there's a good word in English, but it's basically asking too many questions, trying to be smart. And I also told you not to be this guy. And yeah, now I would like to go back to this and call some people to the stage. Like, I've been punished quite a lot this GA, and I've been actually quite nice to you guys. I haven't punished many people. So I think now is a good time to call the real serial criminals to the stage. First of all, there were some guys who managed to do both, like Peter Streber and also sleep. And these guys, especially Bart from Eindhoven and Schelle from Groningen, come to the stage. In addition to that, we had some Strebers who really Streber, like being there all the time, asking every single question at every single point. And I guess, do you know a name that could be? Tom, yeah. Come to the stage, please. And please, partner in crime, Stephanie, with you. And I don't know what Shella is still doing in the back row, but you should be here already. Yella, come on. And then we just had people who were sleeping all the time. I think, for me at least, because I see the front row, there was a guy from Braunschweig who was pretty bad at staying awake. So Nils, could you come to the front? Then we also had some rats within our ranks who reported some sleepers who were basically mostly sleeping at home, not here, which is even worse. And Yusuf from Siegen, could you come to the stage? And Israel? And your mate from Berlin, Florian? Thanks, Flo. And yeah, then we have a guy who actually comes from the same logo group that I do. And I'm actually quite embarrassed about that, because he manages to be really disgusting. And he also drinks quite a lot of alcohol and then sleeps as a consequence. So Lasse, could you come to the stage? So guys, thanks for being here. Actually, I had to dance quite a lot. I'm not so comfortable at that, but it was actually fun. So I figured let's also do something fun with these guys, but something that they're probably not so comfortable at. So, Tibor, I have a friend from Sweden. He's become quite famous in YouTube. And I have this quite nice song that I like singing myself. And let's see if these guys like singing about this guy as much as they do like sleeping. So the stage is yours. The song will start, and I will give you another microphone.
You're always with the microphone, so.
Yeah, but now you can have the microphone.
We'll keep it in the middle.
I don't know which song it is.
Thanks a lot. I think at least you brought a smile to the face of the others who were here on time and didn't ask so many questions and didn't bother me that much as you did. So thank you.
We go now, yeah. Can you pull up the presentation, Tibor? So, hello again, ESTIEMers. We're gonna go ahead with the appreciations of this council meeting. Yeah, I never really imagined that I would spend my last General Assembly session in the board wearing a giraffe suit. So, once again, thank you, Jelle and Mark. Though I would have appreciated that you have not used it in the party last night, because it kind of had some beer stains, I guess. Still fun. All right, we have the PowerPoint clicker. So first of all, I would like to invite Alina on the stage for the trainers' appreciations. Alina?
First of all, let me tell you that Florian's singing is in TC. Otherwise, we're fine. And today, it's a very important day because every council meeting, we're accrediting some trainers. As you know, to become a trainer in ESTIEM, official trainer, you need to fulfill certain criteria. You need to deliver 16 training hours, all of which should be reported. Then you should attend training new trainers event. This training should be delivered at least 2 different topics, and 4 sessions should be delivered after the TNT, so it's quite a complex procedure. And I'm very happy that today we have 4 more trainers who are getting accredited. And we'll start with Gregor Schweitzer. Please, can you applause? He's coming from local group Darmstadt, so can anybody come to take a diploma? Yeah. Thank you. The second person who is getting accredited is Adam Arslan. Please applause. He's not present too, but maybe Anil Inanli can come to get a diploma. And why? Because he said he will visit you this summer. Yeah, okay. So the next trainer who is getting accredited is Julian Gadov, local group Hamburg. And he's not living in Hamburg, so I'll give it to Mark and he will send it. Yeah. And the last but not least is Mark Smolier, local group Aachen. You can applaud him more, he's the only one present. Thus, all in all, by the 25th anniversary of ESTIEM, we are having in the network 25 amazing trainers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Alina.
So, I would really like to thank Onur, who is unfortunately not here with us at this council meeting, for our work during the beginning of my board year. Onur, big thank to you. So, unfortunately, the other guy, who is a great friend of mine and whom I really appreciate, is not here at this council meeting either. Martin, from CRC leader from LG Skopje. And when I remember how my activity on central level started, it relates to a guy whom I met in Belgrade, and he is the first ESTIEMer outside of my local group whom I actually met. And we've had really great time together, and today, this year I had an honor to work with him. And besides a lot of work which was done, we had a lot of fun at the same time. And of course, we are great friends. Joris, I would really like to invite you to the stage. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything. I will just continue with partner. Also, there are people who deserve to be mentioned during this celebration, and their term doesn't end at this council meeting, but at the following one. But unfortunately, we as board, we as board won't be there to give them a gift and appreciate them. I would like now to thank Tom, Tom Cullen from local group Eindhoven, with whom I've been working since June this year. Tom, thank you very much for your great work within the FLC. Also, guys who ensure that the books are correct and everything is according to the law. Bart, Mark, a big thank you.
It was exactly 2 years ago, beginning of my knowledge management committee leadership. And I was sending some emails to the potential people explaining what KMC does and how they can get involved in the team. And Teemu was one of them. Becoming a team member first, he then took up the challenge and became the knowledge management committee leader. Working together with him for nearly 2 years, all I can say is that he's such an awesome guy, hardworking, super ambitious. And he's also the person that I really like hugging the most. Teemu, thank you very much for all the dedication, all the great work that you did so far. Can you please come to the stage?
Teemu. Yeah, some pictures of Teemu. Okay. Next comes a really amazing girl with whom I've been working in the past year in the members committee. She's someone that has simply inexhaustible motivation, and I'm yet to see someone work as hard as she can. We have worked hard and played hard on our comms, and always working with her was just a pleasure, because hard work did not seem so hard anymore. So Luis, can you please come to the stage? Thank you for everything.
Next up comes the person, one of the people that I've worked the most with this year. It has been a very rough year. We started from scratch with most of the processes, but in the end, I think we both managed to grow up together. Marios, 30 hours of chats per week, something like this, at 5 a.m., discussing life, ESTIEM life, where to go, what's the direction of public relations. You are the person that I'm the most proud of this year for your development. You're also the best person that I could also pass on the handover and all the knowledge of this year, so I get elected. So please come to the stage. We can give him a very big round of applause.
Okay, since I've been working with mostly girls this year, I'm going to talk about another girl. Her amazing committee leader, someone that I passed on my relay to as the next committee, training committee leader of ESTIEM. And this has been a true case where, you know, a student surpasses the teacher. And she has been a far better leader for the training committee than I ever was. And I cannot put in words of how proud of her I really am. Such an inspiring leader and amazing friend. Alina, please come here.
Thank you for this word. This was the most amazing experience I could have had. Are you crying?
Okay, only for Alina, because I'm Mufasa and she's Simba, if you've seen Lion King. Simba. Everything that light touches will one day be yours.
Well, I'm unlucky that all the people I worked at some point of the year, not all, but some of them are not here. I would also like to thank Carmen she was the SERI leader, for managing the amazing team, for all the things she has done. And yes, we built up something both of us believed in. Thank you, Carmen.
And next up is the person that I worked with for 6 months together, who is unfortunately not here, who couldn't make it. I'm not sure whether she is watching us via live stream. I'd like to thank Merve for the work that she did for the Vision CRM series.
So, guess what? Another girl. When I met this girl, like quite a while back, instantly we had a fight. We managed in the first 5 minutes of our first meeting to have a fight. That was like the point, like how to leave a bad first impression. I think like, you know, you think you're never gonna be friends with this person. And then we were like, okay, you guys gonna be working together? And then, but the experience that we had was the most smooth cooperation that I've ever seen in my life, and we have become just great friends. She's someone that I always look forward seeing again, and she lives and breathes her project, the dedication that you rarely see. Kishkata, köszönöm szép. Dude, thank you.
A year ago, we didn't know each other, but then both of us got elected in Portugal and by chance met, and after talking for a while, we felt that it would be really awesome for us to work together during this year. But besides an amazing work which has been done, we became more and we became lifelong friends. I can freely say that. Malna, thank you for everything you have done for the Europe 3D project. Thank you for, and a big thank you to the team. So I would invite you to the stage. Yeah.
Some pictures of Malna. So next one, of course, another girl. you know what they say about opposites? Well, that is it. Like, me and her, we are quite different, quite opposite, I would say. The arguments that we had, you would not believe that, but still, the love that we have for each other is completely amazing. Another person that I can really say in the bottom of her heart believes in what she does and never gives up, and that is just completely amazing. And I can say, because we are so different, that we have learned from each other so much, and thank you for everything, Doxy. Can you please come up?
Before taking over of this certain project, I barely knew the guy. Plus, I considered him as a very serious person. But one chat after another, I got to know his funny side. And I also got to know how amazing person he is. This person is Linas, who is a Summer Academy project leader that I had the honor to work together for a year. Linas, thank you very much for the Summer Academy and for bringing project to the point where it is now.
I would like to thank Felix Limpa, my dear friend, for the amazing work you did this year. It was a really big pleasure to work with you, because you have such a different mindset from me at some points, so I could really learn a lot from you. And you did an amazing job for Business Booster in the past 6 months, organizing SET, the biggest event in the history of ESTIEM, in the recent history at least, taking 3 weeks long, shaping it, making it happen. And I'm really, really proud that you were applying for the board. It was a pleasure to work with you, man.
Next up comes the person that has the cutest name in ESTIEM, literally. Her name means little cookie, Sarah Kixel. I have been working with her in the past year. We have worked together on 2 recoms. As you can see, we have been having a lot of fun during these recoms. It was amazing working with you. You're a very structured person. You're a very kind person. You care about people. You care about the development of the people and the local groups that we had in the region. I'd like to invite on stage Sarah Kexel, the Alpine Regional Coordinator. Thank you very much.
Balkan region is the biggest region in ESTIEM with 13 local groups. And of course that somebody should take care of it. And honestly, with all my tasks, I really wouldn't be able to do that on my own. Therefore, it's my pleasure that I have been working with Aleksandra Vulovic from LG Kragujevac during this whole year.
You know how they say you shouldn't work with people that are really good friends of yours? Yeah, well, it's not true. Because working with people that are really good friends of you is the most amazing experience that you can have. She coordinated her region with so much love, basically just giving you loving them, and then they will grow somehow. And somehow they did grow, and they grew together, and now they're organizing a council meeting, and it's because of her. Line, please come to the stage. Thank you for everything. Yeah, take a good picture.
Oh my God, I will miss you. I miss working with you and hating on people.
No, we don't need that, do we? Okay, can you still see the pictures? Nah, come on. Okay. When they talk about this region, they say they need a firm hand, you know? They say like they need firm leaders, like people that just go straight. Well, this person isn't really like that. She's really soft and kind and really caring, and she gets you to do like what she wants you to do by making you want it yourself. She's like really soft in her words and her actions, and working with her was always super easy, and the amazing events that she managed to support are I'm just speechless of the results that she has accomplished. Also, I have some statistics for you, don't forget to remind me to give them to you. And it's been an amazing experience, and I've grown really fond of her. And Rehan, please. And the other picture is like super retarded.
Thank you for everything. It's been so amazing. I'm not gonna miss you in our lovely region.
With her, our relationship got closer beyond the ESTIEM. We planned 2 Nordic regional coordination meetings together. We made plans for the local groups that are in the Nordic region to create a stable base for the future of the Nordic region. And this person also taught me how to become a more proper Nordic person. Martina from Helsinki, she's been doing such a great job. I'm really impressed by how fast she grew along the year and all the work that she did for the Nordic region. She is such an inspiring person, super motivated about ESTIEM. Can you please come to the stage?
Next up, I would like to appreciate another really good friend. All the obstacles because of the future of ESTIEM and because he lives the ESTIEM spirit. And as the regional coordinator of the Iberian region, brought our region together because he truly believes in the power of sharing and local groups growing together. Dear friends, Andrés Corrales, ESTIEM appreciates you. And now another very special girl who unfortunately is not with us anymore. She left this morning. Back to Warsaw. This doesn't work. Next. I would like to appreciate Emilia Gevska for her truly amazing work in the Northeast region as the regional coordinator. You cannot imagine how much motivation Emilia has, how much she worked hard to get all the local groups together, and you can clearly see the results that the local groups are getting more active, and they also are much more motivated to work together. All of this thanks to Emilia's unlimited motivation and all what she was doing. Thank you, Emilia, for what you have done for ESTIEM. ESTIEM appreciates you.
Well, we have one region left. I was starting this year as I was quite new to Central ESTIEM, and I was the board responsible for someone who should actually have been my responsible. In the end, this guy knew ESTIEM way better, and he had way more experience. He's actually very, very high up in the ranks of the ESTIEMer of the Year. Mark, this was really an amazing year to work with you, so thank you.
This guy, okay, we appointed him and we were like, yeah, this kid, he will do a good job. And then when he started working, he sends you an email with an idea and you say, yeah, this is a good way to think about it. And then he does it in the next 2 days. And then again, you send just an idea, never checks, like, just, it's a good idea, yeah, I'll do it. And then he does everything. The guy with so much initiative that I've never seen this. And he's not running for the board this time. This guy will end up in the board of ESTIEM. Sebastian, please come to the stage. Yeah, maybe didn't say what he did, but maybe you noticed. He was the guy running around making sure that all the working groups and trainings went as smoothly as they did.
Now we have one person who is very active, and I guess everyone who attended, actually an ESTIEM event before, received highly likely an email from him. You received an email from him. This guy was already on the stage today. This guy, as I think 4 or maybe 5 local groups actually he was already in, so he's really coming around. This guy sits there, and please stand up, Ollie. You get appreciated. I didn't know this guy before until like 5 days ago, 6 days ago. And I never met him, and I see that he's really, really promising actively. It was his first event outside of Eindhoven. Victor Teunissen, you surprised me that you already had the minutes present at the evening of the first day. That is quite some impressive work. Thanks.
And now I would like to appreciate someone to whom all of us in this room owe a lot. He has been facilitating all of our discussions. He was coordinating the whole General Assembly. He was teaching us how to dance, entertaining us, and above all, for the 6 of us, he was a big help and a support when we needed, when we were having some questions, we didn't know what to do. And Jaco was always there to help us and to show us the way. Thank you very much, Jaco, for all your help.
Shit, I haven't prepared anything.
What was your favorite one of these days then?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Good point. I don't know. I liked every day a lot, but I have to say I enjoyed the most when I didn't have to dance alone. When people were with me. When I had the pleasure to learn something new, and yeah, this is why I think what we could do is take everybody again to join us and get up and dance together. And what we can do without music spontaneously is maybe... No. Let's... Okay, Tibor makes some music to make it a lot more fun. While we're waiting, I would just like to say a big, big thank you to the board. They have been awesome. It's been a lot of work, but without them, it wouldn't have been half as easy. And also a big thank you to the secretaries who have been doing great. And yeah, big thank you everybody here. You have been a great council, and I think you all deserve a big applause.
Appreciations are not over. I had the pleasure to work with 2 project leaders in this year. One project leader was in the Times final, hardly known to the most people, but he's probably one of the most underrated persons. And this goes also for the organizer, the main organizer of this event, Zoltan Lugashi. You did a great job all over the year, and I want to thank you and ask you to the stage. My presenter does not work. Yes, now I know how you feel. One person I would like to also thank you. His leadership is not finishing now, it is staying. It is the ITC leader, Alp, and I think he's doing an outstanding job. Outstanding. Thank you. Then I would like to also say thank you to someone else from the ITC, another member of the ITC, who was today also taking care of all the last days, taking care of all the questions that were raised through the live stream, and then also from you via this Google moderator system. Pekka, thank you very much. And last but not least, we have the appreciation of our team that has proven excellent skills in, and maybe not the best environment, the beginning a planned event, and showed that they can really, really kick off some amazing event. These are led by three persons I would like to mention separately. This is Kishkata, Füredi Balash, and Reka Chabo, who all supported Sultan Lugashi. Outstanding. And now I would like to ask the entire local group of Budapest to the stage.
But there is one more person who was really helpful, like really during, actually three more. We would like to also thank Adrian. He's here in the orange shirt. He was like really helpful, sorry Tibor, during the whole procedure. And the budget girls, Kata and Jofi, where are you? You're not here, but you've done also an amazing job, of course, and the whole team. But we would like to say thank you to you as well.
Can we do that?
So, can all the regional coordinators please come to the stage? So, now you guys thanked us, so now it's our turn to thank you. So, firstly, I guess we can do the song first. So, we've made a really nice song as a tribute to these awesome guys. So first, I just need to hand out some papers. Yeah. I think you all know the... Yeah. You all know the melody.
Don't look back.
And you're all invited to sing along. Yeah, our awesome single will be available at some point.
Wait.
Okay.
Demo. I don't need this.
Thanks again.
Essen. And a present from Among Us. Oh, that's so cute. Don't start.
I've been eating punished for it. You for cake, I for
Bring it. Yes, let me sing something. This is on.
Take a picture with it.
Is it on? On.
Yeah, it's on.
Yellow.
I'm super emotional now.
Maria, can you join us?
Can you say it? I'm super emotional now.
So we would like to appreciate our awesome board responsible who has always been there for us. And since we know that she loves cakes, and this cake is chocolate cake and it's sweet, and she's also so sweet, so we bought her a chocolate cake. And
yeah, we have brainstormed for hours, and we actually came up with only two things about ESTIEM that can really make her happy anytime, anywhere, for decades. And that's, besides chocolate, it's us. So we gave a picture of us together.
Okay, so I want to thank my board responsible, along with the other people here. Esin, you did an amazing job this year, helping us with our work and also helping us personally when we're developing. So thank you very much for this year.
Hello. I would actually like to say a few words as well about Sorana. I'm really glad and happy that I met Sorana via ESTIEM, and she's the person that inspired me most than everyone else. And she helped me grow as a leader, as a person. And what I would like to say is that I gained a really true friend out of this year, and I'm really happy about this.
Okay, we're the family that didn't say anything to Rade. I don't know, personally, I wrote it to him also, and the thank you cannot describe in words. I think that the girls also share the feeling with me, and yeah, we fought a lot, but yeah, it's love. So in the end, it's all about being a family. So this is what I take with me this year. Yeah, that was my family, all over these people. The support was tremendous, and yeah, the big thank you to Rade. Big thank you.
So I really wanted to thank you, a guy who has been there always, really supportive, taking care of everything, not only in a professional way, but always being a friend, helping, advising, suggesting things, and of course, when it has to be a firm hand, actually he used a little bit also his left hand to be always kind with us. So I wanted to really thank Nuno Carneiro for all he has done for me and for the rest of our team and the people who were under his umbrella. Thank you.
Yeah.
What to say? Go ahead.
No, you're almost delegating me. They appreciate me already. Thank you so much. They are like ninjas, yes. Nobody realized it. Thank you.
No, let's just start. Thank you very much, guys. It was really an immense pleasure to work with all of you, not just the people who were directly working together with us as the direct leaders, but the whole leaders family and all other ESTIEMers who contributed. So we also want to have a gift back. It's also a song. We didn't come up with it, but we want to dance it. So.
researched, and then there would be a final conclusion. So this is just for you if you're curious to know what happened. So yeah, let's start with lots of counting here. It was the internal regulations changes, and we decided that it might be easier for you just to see them all here. And yeah, if you have any questions, maybe we can take some, but yeah, at the end, all the internal regulations have been accepted, all the changes in those internal regulations.
Yeah, then we go on with the financial controller. For this, we need the majority of 50%. We had in total 64 votes, 4 we couldn't cast, and required are 33. So now let's see what happened. And the first financial controller is Francisco. Thanks. Okay, and since we need a second one, we had a second voting, so we crossed him out and voted again. This time we had 33 votes, 5 we couldn't count, so we need a majority of 32, and we have it. So congrats. Will you accept the votes?
So excited to move forward? Let us see what we have here. So, exclusion of local group Cambridge. That's the reason. Congrats, Cambridge. Yeah. Hope to have you with us for a very long time. Okay? Yeah, let's see what will happen with the observership. Baku. So as you see, all the votes were cast. We require 46 votes. Congrats! Baku. Congrats. So, yeah, you have to accept the vote, so. Yeah, of course, thank you. So we move forward to the membership of local group Catania. So as you see, we have observership. So it's yeah. The voting committee apologizes for the mistake. It's an observership of local group Catania. And we needed 2/3 majority here. So the required votes are 44. And so for now members, maybe for now observers, later on members. And last but not least, this time really a membership of local group Kranje. And not cast is just 1 vote, so we require 44 votes. Are you excited, Kranje? Welcome to the ESTIEM family. Okay. So do you accept the vote, actually? Great, thank you.
So we go on with the council meeting location. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, the required votes are 33, so. Woo, Austria!
ESTIEM Austria.
Sha la 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 la. ESTIEM Austria. Sha la 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 la. ESTIEM Austria. So we can expect a tough international night, as I can see. So then we go on with the project leader for Business Booster. It was the vote about Stephanie, and we needed 34 votes, and yeah, we have them. Congratulations. Stephanie, do you accept the vote? Stephanie, do you accept the vote? We go on with the brain trainer. And here we needed, again, 34 votes for Nina. And yeah, she got it. Congratulations. Do you accept your vote? Good. And now for Summer Academy. That was also a tough decision. Here we needed, again, 34 votes. And also here we got them. And he accepted.
Okay, so let's proceed further as it's getting more and more excited. Project leader student guide. So there were 2 votes that were not cast, so the required votes are 33. And let's wait a bit. Congrats to Irina. Dear Irina, congrats, do you accept the vote? Great. So, this one was very intense. Europe 3D. We have just 1 vote that is not cast and the required majority 34. So, Javier, do you accept the vote of the council? Thank you. And now what is left? Whoa. We got to the point.
Yeah, now it's getting really exciting. Now we're coming to the board. First position, VP of Finance, 2015. Yeah, so Stefan, that's a really clear vote. Do you accept it? Yes. Congrats.
So which would be the next VP? Any guesses? Activities? What else? Let's see. PR. So here we have just one vote that is not cast. So Marius is waiting over here. What do you think will happen? Congrats, Marius. So, Marius, do you accept the vote of our council? Thank you too, Marius.
So we're going with the VP of Administration and Louise. And our results are... Yes, we have a VP of Administration.
I did it.
So, Louise, do you accept your position?
So, tough times are left, and I guess we all really expect the results, so I won't really keep you like that. Let's see. Education. So, all votes are cast, required are 34, and we had these two awesome applicants. And it was really tough. Congrats to Felix. So, Herr Limper, do you accept our vote? Yay! Welcome on board. What? Oh, okay. Where 66? Yeah, we will just double check now the sheet. We're sorry. We guess it should be in the presentation. Yeah, there should have been reopen nominations. Maybe they're not zero, but we are now loading the sheet and we will tell you. And thanks to the one that noticed. So shall we wait until this is clear or?
Yes, we will wait.
Okay, so it's just making it more intense, yeah.
Orhun. Shh. Yes, please. Shh. Please, quiet. Please, quiet. Please, quiet. It doesn't help.
Well, if you eliminate reopen nominations, which 0 points, but 0 points will be cast to Michael Majuta. And then this 32 will be cast to Felix Limper. Okay, we will check.
We will just wait for the voting committee to check the count. And having further discussion before that doesn't change anything, so please quiet. The voting committee would like to clarify.
Well, checking our sheets again, we really did the presentation at the last minute, and we really apologize because there were too many things to be counted. And I guess you realize that these lots of changes in internal regulations and so on take time. So the actual thing that we have on our sheets and on the official document is like 32 for Mihail, or for Felix, 0 reopen nominations, but there are 2 votes that were blank. So this adds to 68. But then it's 68 cast. Yeah, 60, yeah. So if you give us like 1 minute, we can double check it again. I mean, you suppose that we are also under pressure now, so we can calculate it now for 1 minute and come back to you because it's... Could we change it? Could we change it on the presentation so it's visible for everyone what happens? Not now, okay.
We have 33 you need. So that's 50%. So 34 more.
You can...
Okay, guys, so if we don't count the blank ones, but we do, so we actually have 66. So we would have not cast 2, votes cast are 66, 50% are 33, so the majority or more than majority are 34. Do you agree? So Felix, you can still accept your word, you can keep it. Okay, läuft. Sorry, Felix and everyone else for the confusion.
It will be corrected afterwards. We really have to move on.
We can show it to you then. What was your comment, Felix? Okay. So, as excited as it was, we go on with the second really exciting position with the activities. It is 35, but you will see that in this case it doesn't matter that much because this was clear. So, congratulations, Lassie. Do you accept the vote? Yes. That was clear.
So then, but really not least, the president of board 2015. So, no votes are cast. Congrats to our next president. Do you accept the vote, Temu? Thank you.
Okay, guys, so once again, thank you for this presentation mistake, and we will change it, and you can have a look on it later. And we, the voting committee, congrats to all the ones who are elected or stayed in the organization or got a council meeting and all the IIs are changed. And yeah, we want to finish. Yeah, we vote for us, for our organization, so thank you guys, and hopefully for an awesome 2015 year.
Thank you very much, Sarah and Anita. Congratulations on our behalf from Board 2014. It's very, very motivating and rewarding to see all the awesome applications we had and so much ESTIEM spirit. So I would like to ask you, for all the applicants, those who got elected and all of those who committed themselves to work for ESTIEM and for the future of our organization, but still didn't get elected, I would like all of you a big, big, big round of applause. Now I'd like to ask the project leaders who were elected to come to the front, please, to sign your statement of commitment. All right. Yeah. Right, and congrats, guys. While you are reading the documents and signing, we, Board 2014, would like to have one last ESTIEM song from our behalf, together with all of you. So. Thank you. You can take this down. Okay, I will ask you to be silent, please. Please continue seated. We're not finished. Guys, can you... Yeah. Can you go and sit and sign it on your seats? Yeah, thank you. All right, now I'd like to invite the newly elected upcoming board 2014 to come up here and take our seats. 2015, sorry. To come up here and feel how it's like to be on this side of the council.
While we're waiting for the hugging, I would just like to say that apologies from everybody for the delay. There really was an overwhelming amount of things to count for the voting committee, and yeah, we're happy that we are finally done. Please sit down. So now it's time to close agenda point number 57, voting results. And agenda point number 58, one more ESTIEM song. And it is finally time to officially close the council meeting. And before I do that, I just want to announce that we have a boat gala dinner, which means that the boat leaves at 9. Everybody is really sorry for the delay, but we cannot change it. So the thing is, you have to run to your hostels, you have to change, and you have to leave the hostels at 8:30 latest. So I now officially closed. What? Okay, we quickly hear Teemu's words and then we finish.
All right. ESTIEMers, I want to thank for your support and your votes. Looking at the guys and girls sitting here with me, I'm very sure we're going to have an excellent year next year as well. So thank you for your support. See you next year.
Thank you, Teemu, for being finished. I now officially close the council meeting by closing agenda point number 59.